he confirmed those words, right? Read.
Our judges that judged us by bringing upon us a great evil.
So God brought upon us a great evil. Read on.
From under the whole heaven.
So under the whole heaven, if you look all around the world, right? Read.
Has not been done.
Has not been done. Read.
As has been done upon Jerusalem.
So what has been done worse than what happened to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? What has been done? You're talking about millions of deaths.
Right.
That's just what Native Americans alone.
Right.
That's just Hispanic people alone.
Bring it out.
That's blacks alone. So if you combine all that,
Bring it out.
Killed generations of people.
Right.
You alright?
Because this is what the
Hey, what's your name, Rosemary? What's your name? Juan? So how you doing, sis? How you doing, sis?
What is Jazzy?
Jazzy. Quan, where you going? Quan, come back around here. Alright, Jazzy. I got a question for you. Because what we doing, we teaching the Bible, right? Right, Jazzy? What would you consider your race? Like, if you fill out an application, what would you fill out as?
I'm African American, American Indian.
So, what is your father?
My father is Indian.
Okay. Because there's no such thing as mixed. The Bible don't say mixed. White people made that up to cause confusion. So we're going to see what the Bible says. There's no such thing as mixed. Read.
Numbers chapter 1 and verse 18. They assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees.
So when you declare your pedigree, you're declaring your race, right? Read.
After their families, by the house of their farms.
So what did they declare their race? Jazzy. Jazzy, where you going? This is the word of God. Jazzy, where you going? Jazzy. Read that again.
Verse 18, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their farms.
So we're teaching who the blacks, Hispanics, and natives are according to the Bible.
Right.
And we're showing that your race is determined by your father. So, sis, what's your name?
My name is Tasia.
Tasia. So what would be your father? The race.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm just here to listen.
Black, Hispanic?
I don't want to be asking questions. I just want to listen.
Okay. So if you identify as one of these people on this sign, you will be an Israelite according to the Bible. That's right. So if your father is black, you are black. If your father is Native American, you are Native American.
Right.
And that's good news.
Right.
Because you sit there and think about the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? When you think about their history, it's all bad, right?
Right.
It's all bad. Give me that Davis. 9 and 12. It's all bad. And nobody been through what we done been through.
Right.
God has set that thing upon us because of we did wrong by him.
Right.
We didn't keep God's commandments.
Teach.
Read what you got.
Daniel chapter 9 and verse 12. And he has confirmed his words, which he spake against us and against our judges.
So he confirmed his words. That's back in Deuteronomy, the curses, right? He confirmed that thing. He said if we broke God's commandments, we're going to go into slavery on slave ships. We're going to have another race come against us from far and take the land and oppress us. He confirmed those words, right? Read.
Our judges that judged us by bringing upon us a great evil.
So God brought upon us a great evil. Read on.
From under the whole heaven.
So under the whole heaven, if you look all around the world, right? Read.
Has not been done.
Has not been done. Read.
As has been done upon Jerusalem.
So what has been done worse than what happened to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? What has been done? You're talking about millions of deaths.
Right.
That's just what Native Americans alone.
Right.
That's just Hispanic people alone.
Bring it out.
That's blacks alone. So if you combine all that,
Bring it out.
Killed generations of people.
Right.
Can you say that happened to the white man? Can you say that happened to the Chinese man? They passed laws for the Chinese man that say if you say anything about a Chinese man, that's hate. But when we gonna get our hate bill?
White.
They've been killing us for centuries.
Right.
Right? We're going to show you the reason why he confirmed those words. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 1.
Bring it
Deuteronomy, what's your name again, sis?
My name
Yes.
is Tasia.
Tasia. Watch this. Because your spirit should bear witness.
Hallelujah.
Bear witness with his word. And this how you know you're the children of God. You got that, Romans? Romans 8. Read.
Romans chapter 8 and verse 16.
Uh-huh.
The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit.
So when we start breaking down these curses, breaking down these scriptures, your spirit ought to be able to bear witness, and you'll be able to understand that that's me. I am in that Bible.
Teach.
I am those people. Read. Yeah, no, go back. Deuteronomy. Yeah, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently.
So he said he confirmed those words. He put upon us a great evil, but it was always good and bad, blessings and curses, right? He's just not gonna put evil on us like white people say. God just ain't gonna put us at the bottom of the barrel, right? Read.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
So if we hearken, if we listen to God, read.
to observe to do all his commandments,
So if we kept all God's commandments, read.
which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So if we kept God's commandments, he said he would set us high above all nations. Can you tell me what that looked like? To be above all nations on the earth.
Teach.
You know who's above all nations on the earth right now? Just name the race. White people.
I don't want to say it, but it's the
That-
truth. You don't want to say it, but it's the truth.
It is the truth. White people rule the world. And the reason why they rule the world because we broke God's commandments. That's the reason why. Give me 15. Just jump right down to 15. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15.
Bring it out.
And it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So it says, it shall come to pass. How you doing, sis? You all right? This your first time seeing us? Okay, what's your name?
Jalen.
Jazzy?
Jalen.
Jalen, okay. So we're breaking down the reason why we are in the conditions that we are in today.
Bring it out.
Right? So what do we all break down? We say the reason why white people rule, we broke God's commandments.
Right.
You want to know the reason?
Wait, come
why? You know the reason why our people, black women, Hispanic women, and Native American women, they love white people? Because they set the standard, because they rule the world.
Bring it out.
They tell you what is beautiful and what is not. They tell you what is acceptable and what is not. They tell you that you can intermingle. But God doesn't say that.
Right.
That's what breaking God's commandments. That's the reason why we're at the bottom. When you look at the Native Americans, right? They love mixing with white people. But they don't tell you that the white people was marrying the Native Americans just to take their land. And they started poisoning them.
Teach.
And they took the land from them. They took all the riches.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
All these curses. Is that a good thing or a bad thing to be cursed?
Bad.
But
Circumstances.
you said circumstance? A curse, to be cursed. Is it bad?
It's bad.
Okay, it's bad. But remember, if we kept the commandments, it would be blessings above all nations of the earth, right? Read on.
Shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
It says, cursed shall thou be in the city. When you live in Oklahoma, when you look around in Oklahoma, you can go anywhere in the world. Who's mainly at the bottom of society and living in the worst parts of the city?
Teach.
You hear it right?
That's right.
It's obvious that we live in the worst parts of the city. Read.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So when you think about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans being cursed in the field, what you think about? So to be cursed in a field, What are we thinking about?
A lot. I
We thinking about this right
yeah,
here.
that.
Cursed in the field, slavery. Y'all was picking sugar cane, we was picking cotton, we was picking rubber, we picked all those things in the field. Even if you don't see it, which you do, Mexicans do pick for free, for little, like cents. Right? But you look today, if you look at a job, when you got a job, who's mainly the minority at these jobs? Black folks, Hispanic folks, Native American folks.
Right.
We're the last one hired. Since they even made a law to where they gotta hire at least one black person.
Right.
That is a curse.
Bring it out.
And you will be the first one to get fired. They feel like, hey, we gotta make some cuts. We gotta make some budget cuts. So the nigga ain't working right now. Right. Give me
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
You go to church? You don't, that's good. Because now you can actually be taught. Some people you gotta undoctrinate their minds.
I don't really associate myself with Christianity or any
Right.
real religion.
That's good. Because Christianity is not in the Bible. Right? Right? Give me what you had. Exodus 20:2. I'm gonna show you what Egypt is in the Bible, because the children of Israel as a whole never went back into Egypt again. Right? Read.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2.
Bring it up.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So what does Egypt represent? Read it again. I want to make sure you get it, right? Read.
I am the Lord thy God,
So he said, I am the Lord thy God. Read.
which have brought thee
Moses split the Red Sea and led the people. Read.
out of the land of Egypt,
Out of the land of Egypt. Read.
out of the house of bondage.
So what did he call Egypt?
The Red Sea?
No,
I'm lost.
the house of bondage.
Oh, that was the last part. Okay, I see.
It's the house of bondage. So to be bound, what would you be bound by?
Bring it out.
Think about it.
Bring it out.
You be bound as a people.
Bring it out.
Slavery. That's to be in bondage.
Right.
So read that part again, Deuteronomy 28.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again
Slavery again.
with ships.
So how did blacks get over to this land?
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
You tell me.
Slave ships.
That's right.
We was taken from one land, from Africa. They put us in the ships like sardines, packed us up. Right here. This is proof. Moses predicted this. He prophesied this in the Bible. He said, if you break the commandments of God, I will put you in slavery on slave ships.
Right?
Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So we didn't see those same Egyptians back then. It's talking about a new Egypt. Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
So when we got off those ships, what happened?
bring it up.
Read that part again.
Wake her up. There ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
What happened? What happened when we got off those ships? Bring it out.
That's right.
Wake 'em up. And there ye shall be sold
Not only was we sold, we were sold to who?
unto your enemies.
Hey.
He said we were sold unto our enemies. Right? So which people sold us on slave ships?
Bring it up.
It's just, you want to know what's crazy? It just ain't white people.
Bring
it out. It's Arab people.
Right.
It's Chinese people.
Right.
It's East Indian people.
Right.
All these people hate us and they hate God. They hate us and they hate God.
Right.
For bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
So it says no man shall redeem us. We had Martin Luther King. We had Malcolm X. We had Marcus Garvey. We had all these people try to save us, bring us out of the condition that we in.
Right.
But they never succeeded. Why? We cursed. Why we cursed? Because we didn't keep God's commandments. They weren't teaching God's commandments. That's the reason why we curse. And you wanna know one of the biggest cons, the biggest curse that we still live to this day? Give me 65.
Bring it out.
Give me 65, because a lot of these people, how y'all doing? Hey, come over here. Come over here.
Zoom in.
We over here talking about, did y'all know that curses was in the Bible? Y'all know that curses was in the Bible? No? I'm going to show you one of the biggest curses that all people deal with today.
Bring it out.
In 2024. Read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 65. And among these nations.
Go to
shall there find no ease.
So it says among these nations, when we get off those slave ships, among these nations we shall have no ease. Is that the one I want? 64. 64. That's what I want.
Verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
So when we were sold as slaves, we were scattered among all people, correct? That's right. So you look around the world. Hold on, boss man. Well, what's your name?
Mayfair.
Mayfair? Is you Hispanic?
Yeah.
What about you? Hispanic? So, and you black. Okay, I'll praise in the middle. Be proud of that thing, right? So we talking about slaves. Was not the so-called Hispanics sold with the conquistadors and sold on slave ships?
Maybe, I think so, yeah.
That happened. Right? So it says that, read that again.
Verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
So we were scattered among all people when we were sold as slaves. Read.
From the one end of the earth.
So from one end of the earth, read.
Even unto the other.
Even to the other, read.
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
Hold on, this is a curse. It says, when we got off those ships, we were sold to these heathens.
Bring it out.
These other races. It says you will do what?
Serve other gods.
God said, you will no longer serve me no more.
Teach.
You're going to serve other gods. When you get off those ships. Who taught us religion? Bring it out. Who taught us religion?
I don't even know.
Who taught us religion?
White folks?
White folks. I like you. Hey, you make it plain. White folks taught us religion.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Give me that right there. It says, neither our fathers have known. Our fathers didn't know this white man.
Right.
They would see this image and say, who the hell is that? Read.
Even wood and stone.
So it says wood and stone. What is the main symbol for Christianity? Bring it out. You said what? What you think? Hey, what you think, boss man? What you think, sir? Oh, so serving another God will be bowing down to a damn cross. That is a curse. Because you lost your identity and you lost the information of who your God was. Read.
Verse 65. And among these nations.
So among these races, when you learn their religion, Christianity, Islam,
shalt thou find no ease.
Even when they gave you a God, you ain't find no ease. They ain't ease up on your oppression. They ain't teach you who you are according to the Bible. They ain't teach you on your damn land back.
Bring it out. Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest.
So who worked harder than a black man, Hispanic man?
Bring
Name somebody. Give me somebody. Bring it out.
Wait, what was that?
Who worked harder than a black man and a Hispanic man?
Bring it out.
Think about it hard. I'll wait. You ain't got nobody. I guarantee it. You ain't got nobody. Read that part again.
Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest.
Hey, you still over there thinking. You
Yeah,
can't think of nobody.
I'll figure it out. But
Yeah, you ain't gonna figure it out because it's you.
Right.
You're the only people working hard.
This is what the Lord shall give thee. There,
Couch
a
it down
trembling
between two
heart.
birds.
You hear this curse? God
Couch
said
it
He
down
would
between
give
two
us
birds.
a trembling heart. You
hey,
got.
I gotta go.
You got.
gotta
Hold
go.
on. Give me.
I gotta go.
Okay,
I want to give you the solution too. That's the most important part. We showing you that the Bible is the true book. Matter of fact, we seen that the Bible shows about slave ship. It shows you the reason why we at the bottom. Now give me 1 Kings 8. 1 Kings 8. Read what you got.
1 Kings chapter 8 and verse 46. If they sin against thee, for there is no man that sinneth not, and they'll be angry with them,
God be angry with us, read.
and deliver them to the enemy,
So when we deliver to the enemies, right, read.
so that they carry them away
We
captive
was carried away captive, slaves, read.
unto the land of the enemy,
We was carried to the land of our enemies, read.
far or near.
Close or far. We in all nations of the earth, read.
Yet, if they shall bethink themselves,
God said if we shall bethink ourselves. What does it mean to bethink yourself? To remember yourself. Because if you was given a different name, they called you black.
Teach.
Black. God called you, give me that sign, officer. God called you to Judah, the 12 tribes of Israel. That's what God called you. You gotta remember yourself. It's not just knowing, oh, I'm Judah, I'm Benjamin, I'm Levi. You gotta remember your culture.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
and finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word, His word, His word, His word.
Hey, Shalom Israel, Most High in Christ blessed. Deacon Abiel in the building. Listen, subscribe to IUIC Oklahoma YouTube page. We got a lot more content coming out. We got the captains, we got the officers about to drop some fire. Stay tuned and don't forget, fix your faces on IUIC Oklahoma. Stay tuned with the latest and greatest content that we got coming out. All praise be to the Most High God. Shalom.